Hi, it's Dr. Nadeep L coming back with you with another video. Tonight I'm going to talk to you about DHA 804. It's about negotiations and conflict management. Um, but first, I wanted to answer a question that I received on one of the comments about Turnitin. Um, Now, Turnitin is a plagiarism software that most universities use. And specifically, the question was, did I buy the Turnitin software? You do not have to buy the software. What you should do is, and this is hopefully if you practice time management, if you turn it in early, you'll get a receipt from Turnitin that you submitted the assignment. And I want to say within maybe a couple hours or so, it will show you the breakdown, the percentage. Okay. Now, in that breakdown, it will show like the like paraphrases that you kind of got to be careful with. So long as it's not like a whole sentence, then that looks like you copy and pasted or something like that. Or you just wrote it, right? And also the reference section. So if you get a turn-in score of say 30%, you're going to click on that and it's going to show you where that 30% came from. Now, if it came from the reference section, nothing you can do about that. But if you have like a whole paragraph that you click on that says, well, it came from the university of such and such, well, then you got a problem. Um, yeah, you might want to change that. Now, if this is all original writing, why would you have to do that, right? In your, I believe I talked about this before, but I'll go over it again. In your Grammarly software, when you get the subscription, it has a plagiarism software on there. So you got one part where it gives you the grammatical instructions as to any suggestions and everything like that. And then the other one, you click where it says plagiarism, it'll show you that whatever you wrote, if it looks similar or almost exactly the same to something else that's already been written. So keep that in mind. I hope this helps. Please buy the Grammarly software. Put it on everything. I have it on my cell phone, on my computer. Trust me. A lot of times we write stuff and we don't look over it, and then we look like, you know, grade school people or whatever that don't know how to practice good grammar. So it's good to have, forever. Good investment. So anyway, congratulations. This is 804, which means you made it through the first quarter. Pat yourself on the back. I know it was tough. Nothing worthwhile is easy. I gotta point that out there. And I'm sure you're going to hear Dr. Gupta say that a lot. Like, you're in a doctorate program, and you want a quality education. You're going to be challenged. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It's something that you're going to pass on to other people. Think about the program. That, hey, it's tough, but it's rewarding. All right, so 804, negotiation conflict. When I took the course, or my cohort took the course, it was with Dr. Hammond. And you know anything about Dr. Hammond, he reads everything. So it's no fluff, no fluff. It's actually, the course is broke down between two one page negotiations, then you get into conflict or vice versa. Different case studies that you're going to look at, and you'll come up with solutions. For instance, like with the negotiations part, you're going to be thinking about. Well, first, keep in mind how you come up with these ideas or everything like that. You're going to be referencing things that you already have read. Some of these concepts, or put in these type of predicaments are going to be new for us. So we're going to be reading and researching what other people have done. Plenty of authors and things of that nature that you can read to understand what do you do in negotiation. Um, One of the key factors in negotiation, what we talk about, is win-win. How is it that everybody save face and um, we each get something out of it? Everybody coming to the table, they want something, finding out what they want, and build your strategy over that. Conflict resolution is the same thing. It's almost like negotiation. Sometimes there's a conflict before negotiation. If negotiation is not done correctly, then there's a conflict. The same thing. Conflict resolution. What do you do to remedy the issue? Um, in leadership, you're going to go through those type of things, especially if you in upper management, or maybe you're a CEO and maybe you got to deal with unions, right? Finding out what they want, what you can do, that where there's a win-win on both sides. And they talk about so many different things. There's so many different aspects about that. How when you are not I wouldn't say transparent, but when you're not letting them know, like, hey, well, this is how the process is going to go, and that way it doesn't seem like a surprise to them in the end when there's maybe another step and things of that nature. So so much to go over that's going to make you an effective leader. Trust me, when what you learn out of this course, you're going to be able to implement it in your everyday work life for sure. So that's something to think about. As far as assignments is concerned, it's kind of like the same thing. Making sure that it's clear and concise with both aspects, your conflict resolution and your negotiations. Um, like I said before, your strategies and everything like that. Um, if you haven't done anything like that before, that's why it's important to read the literature. Literature is going to help you out a lot. Um, and as far as coming up with an idea, that's one thing, and making sure that everything's clear and concise, and uh, you could maybe you wrote a wonderful paper. However, maybe you got grammatical issues that's going to take down your grade. You don't want that, right? Nobody wants anything below a B. You know what I'm saying? It's detrimental to your health at this point. So, um, making sure you have the Grammarly software, using it, and making sure that what you have written makes sense. It's going to help you out a lot. I hope this is helpful to you. Again, congratulations from completing your first quarter. And if you have any questions for me, um, I don't know if I said this before, but most of us that has graduated, you could probably contact any one of us, and we'd be willing to help. We know how it is. Part of this journey is knowing how to network and reach out to other people as well. So keep that in mind, and have a good day.